Do you remember the COVID-19 pandemic? The time the whole world is in fear. People standing in line for tests, trying to stay safe, protecting their lives and their loved ones. Amidst all this, a woman saw an opportunity, not to help, but to exploit. And guess what? She did. She exploited the US government of an approximate of $46.7 million. How did it happen? And how did it end? Follow me closely. A woman by the name Lourdes Navarro owned a testing lab called Matias Clinical Laboratory, using it as Healthcare Providers Laboratory, HCPL, in California, United States. She has a partner, Imran Shams, who together with her claim to offer COVID-19 tests like many other labs. Their mission is not to save lives, but to scam the system. How do they do this? They would go to places where people just wanted to know if they were safe. Places like nursing homes, schools, community centers, rehab centers, etc., to collect nasal swabs. But behind the scene, they do something else. Now, here is their fraud act. Instead of processing COVID tests, Navarro's lab secretly added expensive respiratory pathogen panels known as RPPs onto those samples. These tests were not needed, and they were not ordered, but they were worth a lot more in terms of funds. Every fake RPP was billed to Medicare and insurers as if it was legitimate. This then resulted to over $365 million in false claims, and the US government paid out $46.7 million before the red flags began to show. It didn't take long for investigators to notice something odd. The question is, why was one lab running advanced respiratory panels on nearly every COVID sample? Then the Department of Justice moved in. They found shared reports, patient data used without consent, payments scattered across dummy bank accounts. These two were then arrested. Navarro pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud and wire fraud. She was sentenced to 9 years in prison and was ordered to pay approximately $46.7 million in restitution. Her partner, Imran Shams, got 15 years sentence for this and other crimes. The total amount seized and forfeited from Navarro and Shams is approximately $14.5 million. Here is now the real danger. This case wasn't a lone incident. Many systems we trust, like healthcare, finance, even education, are full of digital blind spots, and fraud like this often starts small. That is why modern companies are leaning on smarter protection, like Telorees. Telorees is not just antivirus. It is AI trained to detect fraud before it makes headlines. Check your digital risk today for free at Telorees.com. This woman and her partner in this case did not just exploit the system. They exploited the people as well. Yes, it ended in prison, but thousands of fraud cases still never do. So, let's keep watching, and let's keep exposing. Hit the like button, share this story, and drop a comment. What shocked you the most about this scam?